40 things in Fortnite you don't remember. Starting with Friday Fortnite. This was a tournament hosted by Keemstar way back in Chapter 1 before any competitive events even existed. And it sucks that Epic forced them to put an end to it. And speaking of an end, Fortnite China is gone forever as well. But do you remember the special cosmetics that only could have been unlocked and used on the Chinese Fortnite servers? Because they dropped these 2 pickaxes and backblings, and I wish they'd release them for everyone now so they won't just go to waste. Then is it just me, or does it seem like the Wreck-It Ralph cameo at Risky Reels was a waste of time, or what? Because so many players didn't even get the chance to see this event because of the way they did it. And on top of that, it was so short, and they should have just done the event at Starry Suburbs. Just joking, but I bet no one watching remembers this POI. Because they added this location during Season X near Junk Junction and Pleasant Park. And it was the Rift Zone that wasn't very popular, nor on the map for a very long time. But speaking of items that didn't last long, whatever happened to the Spiky Stadium? Because this item could have been found in Playground, and it was similar to a Portafort, but it literally built a stadium filled with spike traps and bouncers. And I wouldn't mind seeing this in pubs. And I'm shocked that Fortnite didn't bring the OG factories back for Chapter 3. But some of you might not know about these, so these were the factories on the map during Chapter 1 Season 1 near Dusty, and they later returned in Season X. Now let's move on to account merging, because back in the earlier days of Fortnite, they decided to add an option where you could merge 2 of your accounts together to have all of your skins on one account. But they randomly put an end to it in 2019, which is good and bad. But good thing that didn't make players mad like the turbo build nerf, because in Season X, Fortnite thought it would be a good idea to change the turbo build speed so the players with bad ping would have a better chance. But in the end, that change didn't do anything but make the whole Fortnite community upset. Then I bet no one remembers this one thing Tfue did, but I'll talk about that later. Now, I don't think that the turbo build nerf had players as mad as the return of the Skull Trooper, because in Chapter 1 Season 6, Fortnite released this skin into the shop again, and all of the OGs were pissed, since at the time, no one expected this skin to ever return, but hey, at least the purple variant still looks better. Then, one of the funniest moments in all of Fortnite had to be the Boogie Down contest. Especially with the dances Myth and the other big streamers were creating. And if you didn't know, this is the emote they gave players for enabling 2-factor authentication. And does anyone remember the Share the Love event? Because this was one of the first few Valentine's Day events that Fortnite hosted. And the good thing about this event is that they had challenges in it that gave players the chance to unlock the Battle Pass for free. I wouldn't mind another event like this. Then speaking of Valentine's Day, I wonder if they're going to add Cupid's bow back this season. Because there used to be a time when Fortnite would release special weapons for every holiday. But it seems like they've slowed down on doing that if you ask me. Then I wonder if Drake still even plays Fortnite, because back in Chapter 1 Season 3, Drake and Ninja played Fortnite together. And for all intents and purposes, it broke the internet. Because when they were playing together, Ninja broke the view record on Twitch. Then I bet the players who remember the smoke grenades wish they didn't, since these things used to be so annoying. I mean, you weren't able to see anything when players used to use these back in Chapter 1, and I honestly couldn't imagine them today. But the directional jump pad would be pretty cool, since it looks like you'd be able to hit some insane trick shots with this item. But at the same time, this was just an older version of the bouncer they had in the game during Season 0. So it's probably pointless for them to bring these back. As well as the wall dynamo and ceiling zapper. If you couldn't tell, the list is just gonna get more mysterious as we go on. Because I bet none of you have ever used one of these traps in an actual match. Just look at this.
Yeah! I got the wall dynamo down!
This thing was so overpowered. And when was the last time someone spotted a Royale Bomber in-game? Because it seems like this is the rarest promotional skin to this day. But it was also one of the first promotional skins they ever released, since you could have gotten this skin from buying the Fortnite PS4. Then it's the same way with the Nvidia skin. And yeah, you might remember the green and black style, but I'm willing to bet no one remembers the black and red style of the skin. And that's mainly because it's never coming to the shop since it's a promotional skin. Then enough on skins, because I wish Fortnite would re-release the spicy tacos. Because these were the tacos that they added all around Greasy Grove during taco time, and if you ate one, it would have given you health and speed. But we already got pizza, so it might be kind of pointless. And I doubt even some of the Epic employees remember Moisty Mire. This is the real definition of an OG location, because it never returned once they removed it off the map. Okay, wait, I forgot. It returned in Season X, but it wasn't the exact same, so does that count? Then they added a Pandora Rift Zone during Season X as well. And this POI had cash that you could have picked up. And I bet no one remembers that. But not going to lie, it was pretty pointless since you couldn't do anything with the money. And I know Chapter 2 wasn't that long ago, but J.J. Abrams' appearance in Fortnite was, since he had a little Fortnite cameo during the Star Wars live event in Chapter 2, Season 1. And I'm honestly shocked they didn't release this skin into the item shop. And I feel like we should have gotten another item like the Rust Bucket for the recent downtime Fortnite had, because they originally released the Rust Bucket in the item shop for free since they wanted to make it up to players for long downtimes. Then also, I'm going to be giving away 13,500 V-Bucks to someone who subscribes in the next 7 days, so subscribe! And the Rust Bucket is something that we'll never see in the shop again, as well as the Twitch Prime skins. And I don't know why, because Fortnite just stopped releasing Twitch Prime packs out of nowhere. And I don't think anyone else knows exactly why they stopped either. Then if you remember the Ninja vs. Tfue beef, I know you were entertained when it took place. Because back when this feud was going on, Tfue got so mad to the point where he wanted to set up a real boxing match to fight Ninja in real life. And it doesn't stop right there with Tfue, since the list gets crazier, because Tfue also had beef with FaZe Clan. And this was one of the most talked about things in all of Fortnite. Remember this clip?
Show the f***ing contract, FaZe. Release the f***ing contract.
Oh, the good old days. Then one of the best things that Fortnite removed has to be team eliminating. Because I couldn't even imagine this being in the game in today's time with how toxic players are. Then, speaking of toxic players, Alex Remy Gaming got permanently banned for team killing. Feels bad. But another thing that's going to bring back the memories is the oversized pianos around the map during the earlier seasons. Because Fortnite added pianos around the map for a Battle Pass challenge, and players would actually make music with these, which is pretty surprising. But not as surprising as Fortnite releasing the Eye of the Storm tracker accidentally. Because in Season 4, they added this into the game for like 30 minutes. And it was a backpack that showed players where the following zones would be located. Kind of like the Storm Scout Sniper. Then the treasure chests were really cool while they lasted, because these came out to go with the theme of Chapter 1, Season 8. And if you went to a correct location and found a treasure chest, you would have gotten some top tier loot. They also added pirate cannons on the map in the same season. But on the other hand, can someone find another speed farm glitch? Please? Because speed farming was a glitch that Tfue discovered to harvest materials way faster just from doing an emote. Now remember to subscribe, because I'm going to be giving away those 13,500 V-Bucks to someone who subs in the next 7 days.